And we're back. Cool. Okay, looks like we're good. Okay. Boss room is live. Static scene network objects. Improve performance, UI. Okay, so yeah, let's play the game and see how it runs. Huh. Let's clear that. And is this the main scene? Main menu, probably. This is usually here for me. Oh, this is not my layout. Okay. Max on play. Let's try that. Start join. Join, we can see relay hosts. Join, probably fail. That's up there. Draw and code success. Okay, I wish I could cancel here, but I guess that's a simple tutorial, so that's fine. Okay, it's a good timeout probably. So let's start. Oh, you can't choose your name. Just kidding. I guess that's easy for simplicity's sake. It looks like it doesn't. I don't think it'll save information either. Choose your class. Fair work, fair work, fair work, fair work. Oh, that's just my name. So male, female, warrior, archer, mage, thief. Mage. Let's go for mage. Magic bolt doesn't deal with them. It always hits. Like a range would be good for just solo. Let's try this. This is probably where you wait too. Is this one player connected? But yeah, let's see. Ready, playing, trying to defeat the boss, move, target. So this is good. Having like a tutorial because when I first made my first game, I didn't have any of this, so the player just needed to figure out how to play on their own. But I guess that depends on the game. Let's see. So you're moving with your mouse, you're targeting, I'm guessing. Primary attack. So mouse and then 1, 2, 4. Okay. Let's go. What's this one? Charge it up to increase speed damage. Okay. Emote. That's pretty cool. It is kind of glitchy though. Oh, and also like when you shoot a skill, you have to. I wish the skill would face the direction your mouse is at. It doesn't do that. Looks like this skill is just super OP. I guess that's to be expected. So just spam this. No mana bar. It's weird. These guys just walk through the walls here. This is not a great demo. And I'm not even sure if I could. Like this mouse, I'm not even clicking. I'm just holding my mouse. I'll try and join with another client and see what that's like. Okay, so let's maximize this. Oh, I don't even have arrow sync here. Okay, let's just look at the code. Boss room. Let's see their folder structure first. These are just the packages. Text Mesh Pro, Photon, so it's all in here. Boss room. Fonts, game data, material model, scripts, post-processing. Let's see their volume. Bloom, color gradient. Let's see. Rendering. Okay, so this is probably just in standard render pipeline. Okay. Prefabs, it seems pretty standard. Character. Player graphics for care select. Let's take a look at this. Huh. What is going on here? Oh, they just put everyone together? That's weird. Okay. Dungeon. This is the starting area. Okay, so the doors, it looks like, are just spawned through script. And like this thing over here. Or am I? No. Looks better. The lava floors here. So I hate how a lot of games, like, they don't organize these walls or floors. And I don't know why that seems to be the standard. See, like, why do you... I mean, I guess that's probably just its own prefab, but I feel like they should be separated. Maybe even like intro area and then have all the walls in that intro area and then second part and just have like some sort of flow and then this would be like the boss room or I don't know, but like it's so hard to have to scroll through all this stuff. Spawn door. There's probably a script here. Oh, this is a different door, but probably here? No? Okay. Maybe some sort of game manager then. Let's see. Wall, door. Right. Not surprising that they're probably using NavMesh to navigate agents, both the player and the enemies. Missing prefab. Boss room state. Network object. Okay, there's probably some network code here that I'll dig into in a bit. Camera though. Clear flags. Press pause. I haven't seen too many modifications to the camera like this. Cinema machine, that makes sense. Okay. What scenes are there? So startup. This might be some UI stuff. Yeah, seems like it. Networking manager. Network prefab. So this is pretty similar to Mirror and Photon, where you kind of you have to set which prefabs are going to be networked objects. And then the scenes, I guess you do it right here too. And you could probably also just do this in code as well. That's what I would do. Space ML API. This stuff's probably just all generated. Is server is client. Yeah, I think a lot of it is pretty similar. You just have to know the different syntaxes for which networking library you're going to be using. Inspector. Error handling. What was this called? Log level, normal, network prefabs. Okay, it's in here. On validate. All these error handling, and then otherwise you add this to the hash. Again, I think this is all just done in ML API. I don't think the developers wrote this, or the people that made the game, at least. Okay, let's just go into the scripts that the developers for this boss room thing made. Client, development, editor, server, and shared. Again, I don't think these are great names. Client server makes sense. Editor makes sense. Development, like what is that supposed to be? Okay, at least everything's in a folder. Animation callbacks. Footstep sounds. Node hook. Special effects. Death helmet handler. Okay, let's look at this. Plays one of the few sound effects on a loop based on a variable animator. Looped footstep sounds. Good performance versus a more complicated approach. Okay. Okay. That's cool that they're noticing all the flaws with it as well. Yeah. True. The version choice for animated speed is faster than 100%. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. So they're using serialized fields for all these different variables that they want, with some defaults. hmm Can't run unless we have all these things. Enabled is going to be set to false. Makes sense. Choose which sound effect to play based on. I thought they're just. Oh, I guess they have different sound effects, but they all run like at the same speed. Okay, so it's also just not completed. So they just have walk and run. Sounds like. But none of this is. I mean, yeah, I guess this doesn't have to be networked. It's just going to be running locally on whoever's machine. Right. This is on the client's folder. What am I talking about? Data. Okay. Name generation. Simple. This is done via scriptable object. hmm Okay. Effects. Okay, this is not the stuff that I'm too interested in. It's a game. Action. Visual feedback of an action. So probably like the UI when I'm like trying to cast a skill and stuff like that. Probably some form of like um, state logic. Action logic dot melee. Range targeted trample. Different states. Looks like. Many to one mapping of actions to action logics. Many to one, right? So many to melee, many to these. Okay. Contains information you need to play back any action on the server. This is what gets sent from the client to the server when any action gets played, and also what gets sent server to client to broadcast the action event. Note the outcomes of the action event. Outcomes of the action event don't ride along with this object when it's broadcast to clients. Usually, not the outcomes. Oh, right. There's outcomes are synced separately, but it's just telling the server to run something on all clients. Action request data. Action to play. And action type is any of these. where it's gonna be cast, the direction. So I feel like this, yeah, maybe it's a bug, but it should be where the mouse is pointing. That's the complaint I had earlier. Target. So for each action, like what the target is, makes sense. Um, General amount, I guess, could be like damage or, oh, I guess range. Hmm. Should you queue this action or not? That's interesting. I wonder when you would want to do that. Close. Choose for nice. To close to within range of the target before playing the action. Ignored for untargeted actions. Hmm. Flags. Haven't seen this before. Oh, it's just these. So related. I'm not sure why. Pack flags. Maybe it's just some form of serializing. Some optimization or something. It seems like it. Hmm. New melee action effects. Okay, so this is where all these actions are stored. Um, and then each action is sent to the network and then relayed to from the server to the other clients that are watching or that are playing. So when you play hit react, whenever this function is called, it's not null. So we're trying to see, I guess, if there's like this target exists, and then that target should be a networked object. That makes sense because if it's like an enemy, objects, data target IDs. Sure. Client car. Play hit react. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot to come over. Okay. Let's just keep looking for now. Net. These should be interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Why are you going to Portugal, Gary? I know you're watching. Server. Okay. Client-side logic for a GameNet portal contains implementations for all GameNet portal RPCs. Server to client RPCs. This is new. I haven't seen this before. Require this component. Type of GameNet portal. What else is in here? What the fuck? Is that lagging? It's Game Hub. So we have a GameNet portal and we have a client GameNet portal and a server GameNet portal. Client. What's it called? Client GameNet portal. Okay, just open it here. Where's the server one? Okay. Action payload. Game the portal's general purpose entry point for game network messages between client and server. It's available as soon as the initial network connection has completed and persists across all scenes. Its purpose is to move non-game object specific methods between server and client. Non-game object specific methods. Client, okay. Okay. So it's gonna say it sounds like network stuff. Action conditions. Yeah, there's a lot here. I'm gonna try and just skim through it so I don't spend hours and hours doing this because my interview's tomorrow. Yeah, I think this is standard for persisting the network managers. I've seen this, that you just don't destroy that. I think just generally for persisting data, I guess that's standard. Messaging.custom messaging manager register named message handler. So what is a message handler? Is that just like receiving like network messages, or is it like chat? Probably network messages. Without knowing whether we're client or host, this is because the messages can be sent super early before we even get our client connected event. If we're acting as a client, it should be harmless to have server handlers register client because nobody will be sending us these messages. As like a cleanup thing, I guess. Connection finished. The method and the name. Okay. Well, is invoking just the same as just calling it? Okay, GameNet portal, client GameNet portal, server GameNet portal. Are these using the same libraries? No, they're not. They're all using API. So let's look at the server first. Okay, this is... How does the summary thing work? Server GameNet portal. Player data. Oops. So maybe if I hovered over it would show something, I guess not. Is that just syntax for here, maybe? Oh, is it just a C# thing? Oh, okay. Maybe you could generate some documentation with it. Sure. Name of the player, blah blah blah. Okay, so it starts with the GameNet portal. Syntax is new to me. For a lot of their connection stuff, they're just using plus equals, not minus equals. But it is, it's easy to read, so it's just different. not the server, then it's not enabled. Else. Figure out what to do when they disconnect, or in the scene chains, I guess. Okay. And then they'll be connected, so you'll switch to the scene. If it's the host, then if you're the host, I guess you keep track of what clients are in scenes. Oh, okay. Oh, the summary stuff is useful for... Oh, that's really cool. Huh. Makes things easier to read, too. Huh. Just handling different callbacks, I guess, for the server. Okay, I think I don't have to look at that anymore. Especially for tomorrow's sake. Let's take a look at some AI states. As well as... Sure. AI brain. Oh, this should be good stuff to look at too. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay. Is eligible, so this is probably when it can take in a action. Indicates whether a state thinks it can continue to be an active state. Called once each time the states become active. True, so it goes from here to here, and then... Okay. Not sure what that means, but maybe this will make sense. Okay, let's look at the AI brain first. Okay, they haven't finished their wander logic, I guess. Okay, AI states. Server character and action player. Server character. Movement and network character state. Interface for something that's damageable. Okay. Makes sense. Know what the name is. Oh, okay. No, this is the inflictor, and then this is the person taking damage. Receive HP. And each one should have a network ID. That makes sense because that's all going to be relayed through the network. Transform, where it's going to be, the rotation of the object. Special damage flags. If it's an NPC, then we want it to be in that state where it is an NPC. See this. Okay. If not the server, then you're not enabled. Otherwise, get your state. Action event on the server. Sequence of actions. These two should probably be pretty similar, I think. Of active server character objects for the player. Oh, maybe this is not what I thought it was then. But we need to iterate over all players quite often. The monsters idle AI state does so in every update. Oh, it's okay. Should be called like player server characters or something. But okay. Server movement. Classic network start. And then position rotation. This thing.